And we're live.
What's up, Beijing? Stop putting bismuth in the thing.
No, we don't have one for Torii yet, so it's bismuth.
And it did update. What do you mean we don't have one for Torii?
We need Torii emoji.
Yeah, so I put bismuth because he's one of the characters.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just bismuth by default. We love that.
I'll make it Dino Cozy.
But bismuth is funnier.
Sorry.
See, it's the question mark because bismuth's not technically here, but Torii is.
Bismuth's dead.
Alrighty. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Is my mic unmuted?
I can check. You too.
That's a good question.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, you're unmuted.
Whoop whoop.
Or no, you're unmuted. You're unmuted. I'm sorry.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
Welcome everyone to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. I am Torii, the dungeon mom for this group, and I'm going to have the players introduce themselves, who they are and their characters, race, class, pronouns, what they are studying or working on at the University of Andorra, and answer today's question of the day, which is, if your character could swap lives with someone for a day, who would it be and why? And we are going to start off with Cludd.
Oh, hello. My name is Sol. I play Cludd, the Morpheus artificer, who goes by any pronouns, who works in the research labs in the university. If Cludd were to choose someone to switch lives for the day, I honestly think that they may pick Professor Asia just because she seems really busy and Cludd wants her to take a break. So Cludd can do the work instead. But yeah.
Very, very nice. Very on brand for Cludd. All right, next up is Rikki.
Oh, hi, I'm C. I play Rikki of Shimmer. He, they pronouns. He studies music. He's a bard warlock. And if he were to swap with anybody, he'd either swap with his mom or his cat. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Next up is Isla.
Hello, my name is Citrus. I play the character Isla Omari, who is a Protector Aasimar cleric, who goes by she, they pronouns, studies herbology in the University of Andorra. Isla would swap with Max, their cat, just because the cat barely does jack, bro. The cat just... I'm sorry, just 1 second.
Just so Isla could enjoy being lazy throughout the day. I'm guessing.
It's a big Isla trait, honestly.
Yeah.
Just want to sleep.
Yeah. Just be able to like relax and eat food.
Isla would do that, but also stress about, okay, but if I switch with Max switch with me, but then Max would be me, and then Max would do all these things as me. You know, Isla would just overthink it a lot and just stress out as Max, even though Isla was supposed to relax as Max. So yeah.
All right, thank you. And I'm gonna very just quickly introduce our other two players who are not here. One of them will be joining us in about a little over an hour, and that is Mark, played by Boris. Mark Valair is an elven sorcerer who specializes in clockwork soul and is studying psychology and divination at the university. And the other character is Gale Whisperwind, who is an Eric Genasi barbarian monk studying law enforcement at the university. So without further ado, we are going to jump into tonight's session. All right, and our recap is brought to you in written form by Boris, but will be read out by someone in the party. I can't remember what was the final agreement.
Everyone kind of just put their name forward, but no one actually stood up to the.
Okay,
to the
D4. Someone roll a D4.
I can.
D4. It was D4.
I'm rolling a D4.
Oh. Trust, it'll be Z.
I got a 1.
Okay.
also-
All right, a one.
that
A one is Saul,
is that-
because Saul is at the top of the list.
Yeah, alpha, true
Oh,
alpha.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're apologizing. we all literally fucking. My goodness, right. Thank you, Boris, who's not here just now. We love you, Heartlogy. Let's
Tuki.
hit him. The party, ever triumphant over getting first place in the Path of Courage, suddenly get paralyzed and attacked with necrotic damage. There's only one culprit for this, Night Mother, who revealed her presence through students like Astrid, Jesper, and others at the event. As the party recovers and the surrounding crowd begins to disperse, university section agents rush onto the scene and scope out the threats, though through all the clamour and confusion, the gang decides that the safest place to be right now is the Delta Dominici HQ, hidden in the admin building on campus. Exiting the elevator, Rikki and Cludd see the hideout for the very first time, noting their own lockers and a large study. Tensions between party members begin to rise as Gale and Isla try to slip away for a private conversation, which annoys Rikki and Mark, while Cludd delves into the wealth of knowledge on the walls, picking a tomb called Dirt Doppelganger. The suspicious party members listen through the other side of the door while Gale and Isla have a not-so-secret conversation about business whereabouts. Once the two return to the study, an argument around keeping secrets roars up, with each side entrenched in their own opinions. The fighting comes to a stop when a tipsy, glitter-covered rain floats in, upset that our night was ended shortly by the recent turn of events. Once everyone's emotions settle down, everyone gets alerts of violent activity breaking out in Evermore, possibly connected to the newly released arrest warrants for Children of the Covenant members. War seems to have begun between Night Mother and Section. Trying to get their minds off of the stressful situation going on, everyone gets ready to watch the Dragon Race, just before the night ends.
Alright, thank you very much. And we are also still trying to figure out a title name for that session, so any suggestions are very much appreciated. Alright, to bring you all to where we are, everyone is going to get a long rest after a very much needed Path of Courage battle fight thing, and also dealing with the whole necrotic energy draining aspect. But hello.
No, Torii, why?
How's it going?
I'm not really having much fun right now. I'd have to be first, man. This ain't fair.
All right. So as Isla, did we all decide if this is a big sleepover in the Delta Dominici lair?
Yeah. I don't think it.
I think so.
They just Yeah, I think it's decided that they just like they all decided to sleep there.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
So, Isla, as you drift off into sleep during one of the Dragon Race episodes, you have a dream. And it's very, very similar to one you've experienced before. Isla, you are walking around downtown Evermore, around the streets, following different paths and cutting down side streets until you find yourself at a cemetery. You walk inside along a path and find yourself stopping before a hole dug in the ground. As you look over, you find a body, half covered in dirt. Mostly covered, so you can't necessarily see their face, but you recognize the hairstyle. Silver hair coming down into two long pieces tied at the end by the face, and a sorcerer's hat. You recognize this to be Marek. And as you reach your hand out, you feel a push and fall into the dark, dark nothingness.
Hello.
Hello. All right, we are going to continue.
Oh,
It is Saturday, the 9th of Marpanoth.
Happy 9th of Morpheus, bitches.
You all, as you kind of wake up, notice that Gale left before you were all awake. Gale only needs, I think, like 4 hours of meditation. And Mark very sleepily wakes up, mumbles something about having to run extra laps at the gym because of the last section fitness training assessment, and heading out as well. Rain, taking up one of the lounge chairs, is sort of lying on their stomach, across the two like little arms of the chair, since they're only like 3 feet tall. And every so often, their wings flutter. And if anyone is looking around, you also notice that Ian is still working at his laptop underneath the globe in the center of the Delta Dominici study. And I will leave you all the floor.
So what, like, Isla would just like wake up from their sleep, like with a little gasp, and like quickly looks around the room. Isla's a little bit disturbed and is kind of worried not seeing Mark or Gale there. And Ella just like tries to calm themselves down, just like taking like, those little like meditation breaths, calm themselves down. And sees that Ian is still working, but looks around to see if the others are awake.
I think Rikki would still be asleep on the couch. I mean, he'd be waking up, but like I think that's where he would have just slept.
Because Cludd only requires like 6 hours of like inactive stasis thing.
Mm-hmm. Cludd would probably be the first to awake.
Yeah, Cludd's probably just walking around kind of the room, not really pacing, just kind of, looking around and stopping over Ian and just seeing what he's doing, seeing as he offered for Cludd to watch the night prior. And we'll probably just see Isla awake and just kind of bumble over and just go, "Good morning, Isla."
Isla looks at Cludd and I feel like their face would be like a little bit sweaty with like, just feeling a little bit the jitters, but tries to calm down and nods good morning. Hey, yeah, how'd you sleep? Do you know where Mark and Gail are?
Yeah, they just went out. They're alright.
Oh, okay.
I may have been asleep, Cludd does quotation marks, but I'm still conscious, so they're alright.
Yeah, I saw them head out a bit early.
Ian kind of chimes in as he notices you all kind of being awake, puts his laptop down, and walks over a little bit.
I realized I never really gave you all a tour. I'm not sure if anyone has yet.
Wait, what time is it, Torii?
You all started watching Dragon Race around 11 o'clock. Depending on when you would like to go to sleep, it could be anywhere between 7 to 8.
Oh yeah, they didn't make it to work then.
Yeah.
If you would like to go to sleep earlier, I will say that everyone's kind of just talking and chatting around. Officially, you do need a full 8 hours of sleep for a long rest, but you can short rest with less hours in order to make it to work.
Well, Rikki fell asleep right away into this show.
Yeah, Isla would have stayed up a bit, but I think Isla would have just done a short rest then to get to work on time.
Yeah, I think your work starts at 6 and it's like 6 to 10. So, depending on what you would like to do, someone can also go in an hour early and cover for like an hour, or like go in on time and cover for the other person for an hour or something like that.
Okay.
I'll allow that if you'd like to do that.
What?
I think Isla would do a short rest just to be able to get there on time. Because last time they were late too.
Since you both work on Saturday, the same shift, it's just going to be the two of you at the front of the Nest Cafe. So if someone would like to go like right at 6 o'clock and the other person needs like an extra hour to get that long rest, then...
Well, Rikki went to bed like 10 minutes into the first episode. Would he be up in time to go to work?
Not for a long rest, I don't think.
Fuck, I heard he filled it out. God damn.
Okay. So Isla is just gonna get that short rest and just like quickly get up, and if Rikki is still awake, Isla will try to wake Rikki up so they can get to work.
Yeah, he will. I just have to remember what I all had picked up.
I just remember Path of Courage ended around 9. You all kind of finished... Okay, maybe we can say that you all finished chatting in the lair at 10 is when the show started. So that way everyone gets a long rest.
Okay.
Oh, Gail left to work out and then also work. I forgot Gail has work on Saturday, so we'll do it that way.
Alright, so long rest for everybody?
Yes.
Oh, for your blessing. Have I ever told you I care a lot about you?
I feel some intense buttering up just now.
What? Never. Never. Can I not just compliment the DM?
No.
Oh.
There's always an ulterior move.
Does
Yeah,
Mark get a long rest?
Mark also gets a long rest, yes.
Yes.
And we just pretty much started, so everyone is in the Delta Dominici lair, just waking up. I mentioned that Mark had to go run laps, but we can just backtrack a little bit and say that that did not happen.
Okay. He's got to get on that though.
Now I have to fix this. No.
No, I deleted it. It's fine.
Okay. Bless. I'm gonna erase this. Okay. Okay. So Isla gets up. Is Rikki gonna still be asleep, or will he be up too?
Rikki will come when.
Okay. Would love that tour, maybe in the near future, Ian. But like, we got a jet. We have work at 6.
Okay. Maybe I'll stop by for some coffee. I need to get some more work done before I can sleep for the night. Or day, I guess.
You
Please
got it,
make
man.
sure to eat as well.
I'll put in the extra salt that you like so much, and maybe a dash of pepper.
Well,
Alright.
I'm thinking about paprika now.
Have you tried a little bit of cumin?
Cumin. Wow, that actually sounds really great. We'll have to try that. I guess in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'll see you around then. Rikki, come on.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'll see you guys later.
See you, it's Cludd. I don't know if Rain's
Do I
awake.
even still have a job?
Yeah, I think you do. We did file a missing persons report, so you have a valid excuse. You were missing.
What do I tell them if they're like, "What were you missing?" Oh.
So they go to their jobsies.
All right, so Isla and Rikki head out, leaving Marek and Cludd still in the lair. Ian is working on his laptop underneath the globe, kind of going back to his work. And you see Rain still fast asleep on one of the armchairs.
She probably stayed up really late watching Dragon Race, knowing her. She is just a Dragon Race fanatic after all.
She did seem to be most excited to watch it. Say,
She's a
Cludd,
bit- Yes?
I noticed you picked a book and you couldn't take your eyes off of it. Well, I mean, are those eyes? Well, anyways, yeah, I saw that you were just glued to one of those books. Which one did you pick out?
Oh, it was a most fascinating book called Der Doppelganger. It was Cludd kind of just shivers a little bit at the thought of it. It was a really good read, but yeah, it's truly interesting.
Doppelganger, you say? Huh. Funny you say that. I think I've picked up that same book before. What are the
Yeah?
chances, huh?
Well, what do you think about it?
Well, honestly, it seems interesting, like you said, but it doesn't seem like it's my taste.
No, it does seem a little bit squeamish for you, to be fair.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm not sure that you like gory things.
Well, I'd rather avoid that, if possible, so I guess you do have a point.
And I don't blame you for that, Mark.
Well, do you have any plans for this Saturday? Today?
Well, I was wanting to go to the mall with Rikki, but I forgot Rikki had work. So that's on hold just now until maybe after he's done.
Ah, I see. Well, I was planning on running some extra laps at the gym. Care to join?
Sure. We have training on Sunday, so I don't see why not. And while I'm waiting for Rikki.
Right. Well, I have to get my scores up, and I've been kind of slacking, so I better get on that.
I'm sure you're okay, Mark. You may be of the slimmer nature, maybe not a lot of muscle, but I bet you can run a good distance.
Thanks.
You
All
can
right.
lead the way. Sorry, Torii.
And we're gonna fast forward a little bit. You notice that as you exit the lair, you hear kind of like as you're opening and right before you close the door.
Ugh, thank God, peace and quiet.
And you head off to the gym. And we're just gonna fast forward a little bit till after 10 o'clock, where everyone, where Rikki and Isla have finished work, and Cludd and Mark have gone to the gym, kind of, what's the word? Wow, wordies are not working today.
Oh yeah. it's
Kept
fine.
up appearances, but I wanted to say like upkept. I don't know. Good hygiene. Practice good hygiene after finishing. As needed. I don't think Clyde would really like sweat or anything. And possibly gotten, everyone got some sort of food that needed food. So yeah, we're gonna fast forward a little bit to after 10, maybe 10:30, when everyone has finished. So still Saturday morning. If there's anything else you would like to do or mention.
What's the weather like?
You notice that as you kind of step out, at least in the morning, to the gym, it is, and also Rikki and Isla to work, it's very foggy. A fog has definitely set over campus, and as you kind of look out, it's almost never ending. There is some sun that's trying to peek through, but very, very white blanketed fog. Slight chill in the air, and you are definitely noticing kind of like the foliage change in the season, the leaves changing to brown and falling onto the ground, kind of setting a different mood for campus.
It's gorgeous.
Ugh, the night forest must be pretty creepy right about now.
Oh yeah, definitely. If it was like this yesterday, I feel like it would have had an entirely different mood to it. Cludd goes for their phone to think about texting Rikki, and then realizes, oh shit, Rikki doesn't have a phone. So they just kind of grumble a little bit and put it away. I think they should be done with their shift now, Mark. Do you want to go see if we can find them?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should also maybe get Rikki a phone. What do you think?
Well, I was wanting to take Rikki to the mall to get a few things. So
Oh,
it's on my list. Cludd just kind of gives a nudge, wink, wink, but like very literal of doing 2 nudges and 2 winks.
On the nose a bit, don't you think?
Just a little bit.
All right, let's go.
All right, Mark and Cludd, you arrive at the Nest Cafe. You see that there is a line out the door, and as you kind of try to peek your head in past, some people kind of give you some really, odd stares as they think you're trying to cut in line. But you see Isla and Rikki busy away, someone taking orders and the other person making the coffee. I feel like it would probably be Rikki who would be making the coffee for fear of Isla adding in extra ingredients. And
Clears out.
the next, as you're kind of working away, you see that there are some other people arrive to kind of take and swap shifts with you.
Oh my god. Ella just lets out a sigh of relief after taking that last order. It was so overly complicated for no reason. Why'd they have 15 pumps of caramel sauce and 12 pumps of sugar?
Girl, I can still hear
Sugar
you crying
doesn't
behind the
pump.
counter. Don't forget my extra cold foam, half foam, half whipped cream.
Ella just looks around. Yes, ma'am. I was scared. And Ella just lets the next person take charge and waits for Rikki to finish making the last drink.
Some people just have sweet tooths. It's not a problem.
Sweet tooth is one thing. That is a tooth destroyer, bro.
I don't think Isla has a leg to stand on with that either, considering
You just suggested to put cumin in coffee to someone, so...
Okay, but it was Ian. Ian likes the things I like with the food. I would have suggested to other people. Maybe.
You suggest salt all the time.
Hey, salt is good on coffee. There have been studies. Does Isla notice Rikki and Cludd and Mark over all the mass of people?
Not right away, I would say.
Okay. So Isla's just waiting for Rikki. Rikki, you done yet? You wanna?
Yeah.
All right, let's. I want to get out of here as quick as I can.
Okay.
And as you're trying to exit, you definitely run into the two of them. And both of you, Mark and Cludd, are kind of just witnessing the end of their shift and the craziness, how it's playing out.
Man, is the line always this long?
I don't know, is the line always this long, Torii?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
It's literally Saturday. Of course, it's always this long.
Is
Either students are
yesterday.
studying all night. Yeah, weekends are usually the busiest days, and students are free. More studying time, so more caffeine to last the night. Isla just while Isla's looking at the looking at Cludd and Mark, Isla just looks at Mark for a longer amount of time, just stares at him for a bit before looking back at Cludd. So why'd you decide to meet us here? Anything going on?
What the fuck was that?
Mark shrugs. Well, we were done with our laps at the gym, and Cludd said that we should see you guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Just
Hey.
our kind of practice for tomorrow got oh my god, I'm having a moment. We kind of finished near when you guys were meant to be finishing, so I thought it would be nice. Plus, I wanted to ask Rikki, son, but obviously
Hi.
you don't have a phone at the moment.
No, I don't. Thanks
Well-
for reminding me.
Well, on that note, Rikki, do you have any other plans for today?
No.
Would you like to come to the mall with me, heart emoji?
Sure, I'm down.
Oh yeah.
At some point, I'd like to go see Dr. Morpheus. I mean, that was kind of a loose plan I had.
You know, I think it'd be best if we all saw him.
Yeah, we need to check up on the guy. He seemed really bad last time.
We could do that before we go, if you'd like, just all together.
Sure, alright.
Yeah, maybe I'll message Gale to see if he can meet us up. He must be done with whatever he's doing right by now.
It's 10. Gale's at work until 12:30 or 12.
12:30?
12 until
Dang,
noon.
he never shares his dang schedule. Okay. I'll just let him know we're meeting Dr. Morpheus. Or do you guys want to wait until he's done?
You should probably wait,
Torii,
because we're...
can you check DM?
Hmm.
We should probably wait for Gale. In the meantime, though, Rikki, you should probably check on your cats.
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go.
And we can chill there until Gale's finished work.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna just send Gale a message.
If that's okay, of course, Rikki. I don't want to force anything upon you.
Oh, yeah, I don't care.
Oh yeah. Sounds like a plan, Dan. Sorry, your name's not Dan. It just sounds funny to say that together.
What?
It's okay, Rikki. Don't mind me.
Okay. I mean, how long did you want to go to the mall? I could go feed my cats, check on the kittens, and then we could go to the mall fast before.
It would probably take longer than yeah, sorry. Gale would probably be finished work before we're back. I imagine, anyways. I don't know how long it takes to traverse the mall, Rikki. We've only been once, and the first time.
What?
We've only been once, and the first time, I can't remember how long we were there for. That Hot Topic place
I
is
don't know.
quite something.
Yeah, Hot Topic's cool. It's got a lot of clothes. And piercings, sorry.
Sounds fun. Since we're all just gonna, do our own thing until we have to meet Dr. Morpheus, I think I'm gonna go study a bit on potions.
Feed your cat.
Yeah, I gotta check on Max after this. I need to go check on Max and it has a library to study a bit. What are you gonna do, Marek?
Right, well, I have to drop my clothes off back at my dorm, but I mean, I could meet up with you there.
Yeah, let's study together.
Study buddies.
Ooh.
Yep, it's
Well,
back.
More than buddies now, but
Yeah. But I'm gonna go. I need to check on Max. I haven't seen her since, yesterday. So I'll catch you guys. I'll see Mark later, but I'll catch you guys later. I don't know where you want to meet.
I'm sure we can talk about it in text.
Okay.
I'll be with Rikki because I want to go see the cats.
Okay.
Clears out. And with that, Isla just waves at them and just heads off to their dorm.
All right, so everyone kind of goes their separate ways, gets things done that need to get done, and take care of cats. Gale arrives back onto campus at 12:30 after finishing work at the animal sanctuary. And Gail also receives a text message from Isla in the party group chat.
Okay.
All right, so everyone meets back up around 10:30, making a plan to meet over at Dr. Morpheus's office. I'm assuming, unless you wanted to meet somewhere else.
I mean, the office works for me.
Works for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. As you arrive, you see that the office door is closed, and there is a gargoyle perched atop the door, unmoving.
Atop the door?
Oh, Peter.
What?
You hear a
Isn't that the name
slight
of the
shift in like stone on stone as it grinds past each other,
What?
and the head moves ever so slightly.
Hello, Peter. Guys, we've
Uh,
been here before.
And this is something that Rikki has not seen.
But Cludd has, right?
Yes, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because
Okay.
when we entered the library that one time.
Right. Oh, this is Peter the Gargoyle, Rikki. It's kind of like, is that a pet, right? Of Dr. Morpheus's? It's just kind of something like a
Big friend.
big friend, yeah, let's call it a big friend. And Ella just like waves at the gargoyle, hey, Peter, hey, is Dr. Morpheus in? Nod if yes, shake head if
Oh.
no.
Peter.
Peter nods
Fire.
and kind of like reaches down and knocks on the door for you.
Oh,
I love Peter.
oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Gargoyle.
Peter's our friend.
You hear him say,
I wish I understood you. Wait, I might be able to understand him. Wait. No, I can't. Never mind.
okay, yeah, so that's kind of like all you hear from Peter. From the other side of the door, you hear,
Enter.
Gulp. Mark opens the door.
Oh,
Hey, Dr. Morpheus, it's that ragtag group you love so much. How you doing?
Well,
And Ella just shoots
students
finger guns.
don't normally come to my office hours, so this is very interesting. Welcome, come in, come in.
oh,
Thank you, friend.
hi, Dr. Morpheus.
Mark holds the door. Closed or open?
You are the ones entering my office. Up to you. What you would like to do.
Mark closes the door.
It's been a while, Dr. Morpheus. How are things going?
I don't know if we've officially met. Nice to meet you. I've heard very much about you. From Professor Aja, I am Dr. Morpheus. I am the campus provost and currently teaching collegiate common when B. Originally, I thought that's why you were all coming inside for office hours. I do know that some of you are definitely in my class. One doing not as great.
Yeah, Mark.
Shut up.
Um, what?
Well, uh,
Mark looks at the others.
I did not say who is not doing great. I'm sure you're all doing wonderful.
in our own special ways. And I just looks
I
at the others.
apologize. I may have made this severely awkward.
No.
It's
Some
okay.
of us know our
Isla has
strengths.
to. Isla
I
has
do
to
have a knack
accept
for
her
that. My
shortcomings.
girlfriend has been mentioning that I should try not to interject when is not needed.
You have a girlfriend? Sorry, that I shouldn't have said
Hardly
that. That's rude.
professional.
No, it's fine. I was the one that shared it in the first place. Yes, it's rather new.
Oh,
That's
I'm.
Oh,
good. What's her name?
mm,
By any chance,
Oh,
Clyde,
Uh,
no, this is forward.
Excuse me.
It's too forward, Clyde.
sorry,
What
I was just curious. That's all. Sorry, my
Ah,
apologies.
I was about to say that it's a bit too much information that I'm not necessarily willing to share, but I appreciate your forwardness.
We're all
Yeah,
here. I suppose.
we came here today because we just, wanted to do a good deed for the day. Wanted to ask our teachers how they're doing. We hear a lot about student mental health, and not mental health, but well-being. We were just wondering, Dr. Morpheus, how are you doing?
Fine. It's a rather chilly day, so I've been planning to stay inside and catch up on some of my books I am reading.
Oh, fun reading. May I ask what books? We have a little bit of a bookworm here, and maybe you guys can chat about books a bit. And I just point at Mark.
Right. Well, do you know a good source of knowledge that, is nearby, easily accessible?
The library.
Well, there's that, but any recommendations?
Rather hard to say without understanding your preferences.
Oh, well, typically it would just be just study of magic.
In that case, Call to the Mist is rather interesting.
Call to the Mist. Oh, all right. Is that just in town or maybe closer?
I'm sorry, were you asking for a book or a bookstore?
Oh,
My
just
memory has been a little bit foggy as of late. I apologize.
Oh, no worries. Well, I suppose I was looking for where knowledge is stored, a library, perhaps.
I do believe Evermore does have a public library. The campus library here on campus, however, is actually one of the best.
Right. I go there just about every day. Well, thank you for the recommendation. I'll make sure to give it a read. Thank you.
Mhm.
Mark just kind of steps back.
Sorry, this is weird. My mom knows you. It's weird. She's mentioned you before. But she doesn't like to tell me how she's doing, and I was just wondering if you know. Her name's Maggie.
Uh, uh,
You just see him stumble back, kind of like against his desk and lean against it. And although his skin is rather dark and ashen, you do see his cheeks turn rather red.
We've been
It's
known.
real.
Oh my
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable or anything. She
Oh.
doesn't like to tell me when she's not doing well, and I've been a little worried. And I was just wondering if you knew how she was doing at all.
Maggie mentioned that she has children. I do not think she mentioned they attended this school. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit unprepared for this moment. I was hoping that if we ever had a chance to meet, it would have been properly.
What?
I was just grinning.
Perhaps
Like a
over
big white
tea.
grin. I see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have not heard from Maggie recently. From what I understand, she is out of town, but doing well, and that her doctor cleared it. But I really do think that you should probably speak with your mother yourself. I would prefer not to be caught in the middle of these types of conversations and prefer open honesty and transparency. I would like to not give information for others if possible.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
But as you are
understandable. I'm
extremely
sorry.
concerned, I wanted to share this information.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I
Would you
know,
like
I
to
didn't
have a
mean to do
seat?
that.
I have some tea prepared.
And he kind of just like awkwardly shuffles to the corner where he has like a little tea cart, and kind of brings it out and starts pouring a couple different cups of tea with his tea set. And he
you
brings
put some
out like a
tea?
little sort of like biscuit tin with assorted and I say biscuit tin when I really mean like variation of like sugar cookies and things that he sets out on a table.
I love
I mean,
tins.
You
They're-
didn't eat breakfast, Rikki, so now's a good time as any to eat something.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
yeah,
you didn't eat
Rikki-
breakfast. Breakfast is the
Oh.
most important meal of the day. Here, I have something.
Oh.
And he goes to his desk and he starts finding more food.
Oh my god.
The further this goes, like Rikki's face is just getting progressively more red.
Oh, you must know my son, Jasper. Perhaps we should all get together at some time.
I do
Oh.
know Jesper. Maybe.
It might be
Um,
helpful. I haven't seen him very often lately. He has been ignoring me, but that's
Oh,
quite
I'm-
obvious.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming you don't know that he's been slightly injured recently. Then,
What?
Injured. My Jasper.
yeah, it looks like he's got like a splint. Splint?
Oh yes, I do remember now. Sorry, my memory is a little hazy. He went to the student health center for a cast.
Yeah,
Some sort
yeah,
of injury in the night forest.
yeah. Those night forest parties. There's something. I don't know.
He must have taken a tumble.
Oh, I heard it was an owl bear. Was there a party?
It might have been an owl bear.
They have parties in the night forest?
If there are, we should work on that. I'll have to talk with security.
Yeah, they're a forbidden thing.
not necessarily forbidden, but young adults with under the influence, with the ability to perform complex magic, or
Oh yeah.
it's not a great mix, especially not a great look for university if this is to get out of hand for some reason.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The five of us have been to the Sliver nightclub in downtown Evermore, and yeah, students can get a bit, much.
Quite a wild
Understandable,
environment.
and off campus, perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's true.
We're model students, after all.
Yes, there is this drug issue. Various different pills with happy faces on them. Been causing a bit of a trouble. So if you ever hear anything, we do have an anonymous tip line.
Is there a drug going around?
There's always drugs going around.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to
There
report
are.
any.
Do you have any information?
Oh no! I was just wondering. I
Dr.
thought there was,
Morpheus kind of turns to Rikki.
Oh.
Me? What? I'm sorry. I didn't.
You said there
I'm
are always drugs schooling around.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just.
what do
Well,
you
I
mean
don't
by
know
that?
any specifically, but I just mean like when one gets stopped, another one shows up. That's how it tends to go. It's like a revolving door, so
Fair
you just always
point.
gotta keep an eye out. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things awkward.
I mean, I think we should leave Rikki and Dr. Morpheus to chat and get to know each other.
Yeah, before you know it, you're gonna be having a little outing all together with Jesper and Ricky's mom.
She has a name. You don't just have to call
Miss-
her Ricky's mom.
Miss
I don't
Edge.
want to call her. Yeah, Miss
Mi-
Shimmer. I don't want to call her Maggie. That seems really informal.
Okay.
Miss Maggie, then.
Okay.
That's grammatically incorrect, Islet. It's Miss Shimmer.
But Miss
Oh.
Maggie sounds more like youthful and
Demure.
pretty. Very demure, very mindful.
Oh my god.
She is very demure, very mindful.
Very demure. I bet.
Keeping with
Knowing
the
how
trend.
Ricky is very demure.
These spell talk words are difficult to keep up with sometimes.
You and me both.
You'll get the hang of it eventually, guys.
Never heard of this demure, mindful thing.
You haven't had your phone in a while, Ricky, so it's okay. You'll catch
It
up.
broke. Okay, it broke.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you'll catch up.
Thank you, Dr. Morpheus. I don't know what Rikki wants to do, but I'll step out to give space if you two decide to.
Right. There's that thing I had to go to anyways. Mark grabs a sugar cookie. Thank you for the company.
No
Tori, I got a
problem. Stop
question.
by anytime. So if you're not in my class, then why are you here? No offense, I love student company.
Me?
Oh. Our daily good deed of the day, checking in on teachers.
I was just,
Yeah.
I was just coming along, and then, my mom mentioned you before, and I thought I'd ask.
Some things are easier in groups, so why not bring the whole gang along?
I'm their support robot. Not really, but I might as well be sometimes.
He is. Gil's gonna pat his head.
Cludd loves that.
Tori, I got a quick question. So, would every magical being, like tieflings and like Predictor Asteroid all have like if detect magic will just see them as like beings of magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if there was a spell on Dr. Morpheus, if I use detect magic, possibly could see if there's like a curse or something, because it says like it can identify, you can learn School of Magic, if any. But you know what? I'm gonna just try it out.
It does work to detect magical effects. So I would say you would be able to tell something.
Okay. Then could Isla use detect magic on themselves, and what? Yeah, and see if there's anything mysterious on Dr. Morpheus.
Okay.
It has been cast.
You find that there is some sort of enchantment charm on Dr. Morpheus. And I do think that you have already done this before. So this is a confirmation.
Are we able to see like where the enchantment charm is on him?
It's just covering his whole body pretty much.
So it's something on him. So we gotta, okay. Alright. Yeah, so Isla just looks at the others and nods. Yeah, we'll just leave Dr. Morpheus and Rikki to their own devices, and yeah, have fun, Rikki.
Okay. I'll see y'all in a bit, I guess.
Bye, friend. We can go to the mall after.
Oh, okay.
Cludd will probably be one of the first to skedaddle out.
They would have taken their sweet time after using the detect magic, but eventually left.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, and I think, Mr. Lair, anytime you would like to stop in on my office hours or ask additional questions, I would encourage it.
Right, of course, Professor.
We
Thank
do
you.
have a midterm next week.
You know I'll be studying.
Yeah, I heard that, Mark. Gotta study up a bit.
Yeah, well, you're one to talk. And Mark
What a
cuts
better
himself
grade
off.
than you.
Thank you, Professor. Mark hustles away. Oh.
All right. Is everyone just leaving?
Yeah.
All right.
Except for Rikki, I guess.
You just see Dr. Morpheus just like quietly sit down on one of the chairs.
Rikki will join him, I guess. I don't know.
So,
Good father and son
lovely
bond.
weather we're having lately.
Yeah. It's nice. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, make you uncomfortable or anything. I'm Rikki.
You can call me Xander.
Oh, okay. Okay, that might... that might take a while.
Dr. Morpheus is fine also.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know. I've never actually met anyone that my mom's dating before. That's a lie. I met one person and it was bad.
I guess, I'm trying not to say anything that would be inappropriate. Did she want us to meet yet? Or is this being done without her knowing?
I don't know. I mean, she's talked about you before, and I had my suspicions, but, you know, I didn't want to bother her about it. But I guess there was always a chance we were gonna meet, so I don't think she would be upset. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. I'm sorry, I don't necessarily know how to navigate this situation.
Neither do I. I can leave if you'd like. If that would be better for you.
No, I don't want anyone to have to leave on my account.
Well,
I just wished I was more prepared for this situation.
Yeah, I understand. But I also don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No, not uncomfortable. Just a little confused.
Oh. That I went here? To Andorra? Or the university?
And you just see that he is just very, very confused and he does not know what to say. He seems very, very flustered.
Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, this is my first year here, so maybe it just slipped her mind to mention it.
I think that perhaps Maggie knew that this would be a little bit of an awkward conversation, and perhaps, from what I understand, she wanted to share this information with you before we met.
Maybe.
So how about we plan to all get together sometime soon?
Okay.
Yeah. And perhaps it'll be a little bit easier to navigate the conversation.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know when my mom will be getting back. My phone broke, so I haven't really. I've been able to email her, but it's, emails, they take a little longer than text messages. Yeah.
Yes, I think that is a great point of action. We can continue this conversation with everyone involved, and it'll be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope to see you soon. And best of luck studying for midterms.
Oh god.
And he awkwardly gets up and goes to the door.
Yeah, Rikki's gonna also do that. And, like, I don't know, wave goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye.
And he closes the door, and you just hear a big sigh on the other end.
He's also gonna sigh. He's gonna, like... Is anyone still outside the door, or did everyone leave?
Probably Mark probably wouldn't be up against the door, but he'd just be waiting for Rikki to leave. Just a little down the hall.
Okay, he's gonna jog over to Mark and be like, what the fuck?
Mark gets off of his spell phone. Oh, right. Sorry about leaving you there, but Mark just shrugs. Check your spell. Oh, right. Mark shows Rikki the spell phone. We're messaging in the group chat. Best not to talk about it out loud.
What? What?
So Mark would just pull up the group chat, pointing out them talking about Dr. Morpheus and how he's still under
gonna
that
read
spell.
it, and he's just still gonna look at Mark completely lost. Like, what?
Oh, right, you weren't. Well, doesn't he seem different? You know,
Yeah, but he doesn't remember me.
he doesn't remember most of us. None of the, association.
Why?
There was this thing.
He wants to do a family gathering. I've never done anything like that. The only family I have is my mom.
He seems like a nice guy. Maybe he'd be a nice addition to your.
That's not what I'm against. That's not what I'm against.
Then what's up?
Jesper.
Oh. Well, it could be a good chance if Jesper shows up. I mean, I don't know. That could go bad. That sounds scary.
I don't know. I don't know if Jesper likes me. We'll just go with that.
Oh, well.
I guess we should. You know what? It will happen when it happens. It's not the end of the world. Let's go.
Oh, Mark sees messages popping up in the group chat. There's more stuff.
Huh?
How about we go over to Ravenwood?
Okay. Oh god. Okay, I'll be back. My cats are fighting.
How How can you tell from all the way across campus? Do you have a camera in the room or something?
Fat cam. Just kidding, Rikki doesn't have a phone.
Oh, shoot, you're right. It's like a Tamagotchi. It's just a separate device.
Sorry, it was a real life emergency. I'm back like the Flash.
It was IRL.
It was really bad. I just stole my cat and ran.
All right, so the rest of you all make your way outside where you find Gale.
Are we going to the mall, or are we going to visit Mrs. Ravenwood, or?
Well, I mean, you and Cludd do have plans. Perhaps the rest of us could meet with Ravenwood just so you guys have time to go.
Well, I don't care what we do.
I honestly have no preference as well, as long as it doesn't take too long. I want to make sure none of the shops and stuff are closed by the time we get there.
Well, they won't close until like 10 p.m.
And I'm sure it won't take too long to talk to Professor Ravenwood.
It's like 1 o'clock or something. 1:30 maybe.
They would have found out at 10. The talk would have lasted maybe an hour. Wouldn't it be more like 12:30 or 12?
No, because
No,
that's when Gale
that's
finished.
when they all met.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Man, Gail got out at 12. So you're like 1:30.
Phoning the DM. Ring ring.
You all finished and met up at 10:30 to go speak with Dr. Morpheus. Conversation wasn't super long, but like 10-15 minutes max. So still probably sometime before 11 o'clock.
But then they wait for Gail to get out to meet them at 12.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So,
So
okay.
we'll say 12:30.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yahtzee. 12:30.
I would also like to say that I I have weighted all of your class homework scores for grades.
Oh no.
So everyone has
Wait,
official grades now.
Yeah.
Wait, no!
Oh, I'm failing everything.
Oh, not
Wait,
good.
where can we see this story?
This is in the class
I'm
schedules.
failing everything.
Yep, at the
Whoa,
bottom.
right here.
So
Alright, guys. See. Yep, this actually IRL. this is very IRL.
How is Rikki supposed to be a good musician with grades like this? My guys.
I think we did talk about this. And for Bardic Inspiration, you can roll, instead of intelligence, you'd roll charisma. However, music theory might also be charisma, but you know, collegiate common 1A would still be intelligence.
Oh.
Average.
I will let you re-roll those if you would like to go ahead and roll 6 charisma checks.
You want me to do it now?
Sure.
Are you sure? I can wait. We can wait.
We can do it
Or
another
if
time,
it-
up to you. I just wanted to mention
I just
that
don't
was
know.
something that we did
Take your
talk about.
time.
It
I
won't take
forgot
too
we
much
talked
time,
about
see.
that. Okay, well, sorry.
No, I didn't mean it aggressively. It's the Hispanic sarcasm. It just comes out, guys. I don't know.
Okay, Tori, how would you like? Do you want me to just roll 6
Just
at once?
6,
or-
yeah. And then I'll just go down the line. Although that first 19's pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, could I keep that one?
No.
Thank you, Sir Tristan.
Of course, Pookie.
It's all or nothing. Wait, what? Oh, it added them. I was like, what the heck?
I rolled a 9 in there.
All right, what's your charisma modifier?
Oh, I did just roll. It's +3.
3.
Sorry, I
Okay,
should've
so
just
that's
rolled
a 12.
charisma. My bad.
That is a 20. It won't tell me
Huh.
all the individual rolls, so can you find that out?
Wait for me.
Oh,
Go away.
13, 9, 17, 18. 13,
How did you figure that out?
9, 17, 18. My mouse hovered over it and it worked.
Oh. Oh,
Wait, so
yeah.
where are these rolls again? Is this in roll 20?
16, 12, 20, 21. 21? It's in roll 20, yes.
21.
Sorry.
Okay, so definite increase. At least we have bees now,
At least I'm not completely failing every time.
but still failing collegiate common 1A.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we're doing really good,
You
you know?
didn't get a scholarship based on collegiate, to be honest, right? Yeah.
No, but you do have to pass in order to keep your scholarship.
I know.
All right, so we're going to move on.
Sorry.
And you all wanted to go ahead and meet Professor Ravenwood, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Torii, quick question though.
Yes.
Where are we doing our rolls on again?
We're going to
Are
be
we-
rolling in D&D Beyond today because I think Jumpgate's a little finicky still, so I'm worried about overloading it.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Just wanted to double check. Okay. Did Z roll there? Because I couldn't see the rolls.
Oh,
Okay.
wait,
I'll
did I
just
say I
reload
rolled
it.
in roll 20? I'm sorry.
Oh, I see. Oh my god.
No, it was in D&D Beyond.
Can't see them. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
but I think when Citrus asked, I said I rolled in roll 20.
You did. But it's okay.
Oh, okay. All right, we're good. Just wanted to double check.
Thank you, Dor.
But yeah, we were gonna meet with Ravenwood, right?
Yeah. Hail the Vita Lumina.
Well, I let you know the way.
Yeah.
For those in potions, you would know that Miss Ravenwood does have office hours available via Wixazoom. And these are in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So she's not available that day.
It's okay, we can just show up to her. Show up somewhere.
I doubt
if we
that.
could-
I don't think she would be anywhere available.
I mean, with Viola's knowledge about like Miss Ravenwood and the Vita Lumina, would maybe she know that she'd be somewhere else, or will she only be in the office hours, and like the office place?
You would know that someone would know that Miss Ravenwood attends Professor Aja's pole dancing class on Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Yes.
Oh,
I was gonna look at them like, guys,
oh fuck!
Who would know?
Citrus wouldn't know. but
Cludd would
Rikki
know.
and
Cludd would know.
would.
Rikki would also know. I think Isla would probably know because how she was in the Vita Lumina Order before everyone else and is also taking her class.
Mark
Wait,
and
I
Gail are.
am.
Rikki would
Isla
know
is?
about the class. Cludd would
thought
know that
Rikki
Miss
took it.
Ravenwood is taking the class.
I thought
I
that
love
was the joke
Professor
after
Aja.
the thing is everyone was gonna go take a pole dancing class.
Mark
Yes.
and Gail are about to find out.
Yeah, so Cludd. Who else was there? Stuffer and Radies?
Radies and Rikki.
Zephyr. The bird guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They all took up pole dancing. Let's not think about that.
So so you do know, I would say that she would maybe not be on campus. Isla would know that Miss Ravenwood is very, very private person. And does not necessarily make plans to hang out with anyone and does not like to work unless it's absolutely needed. And so she does not work on the weekends.
What a girl boss, honestly. As she fucking should.
Let's just go to the mall then, and then we can like study.
Honestly, that's probably a good plan. If you guys want to come with us, you can. To the mall.
I think I want to read up on some potions just to, make better ones. So I'm gonna head to the library.
Sounds good. What about you, Gale and Warwick?
Right, well, I did already make plans to go to the library as well, but I appreciate the offer, thank you.
Real and true.
Looking at my grades. Maybe I should study some more.
Yeah, guys, come on. We gotta step up.
I'm failing
Doing
one
worse.
class, and I have 2 B's
I'm failing my dad's class.
and
That's
1
easy.
D. Yeah, you should
Well,
talk to your daddy.
I will
Is-
say that Rikki has also been out for a week
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
so has potentially missed a week of material.
I have
Yeah,
to
but
go
this-
talk
this-
to my professors.
Yeah.
Well,
Where would
Mm.
Rikki know?
Rikki, I will say, as you went to work in the morning,
Oh no.
eventually Gregory came by and he said that he was really sorry to hear about your mom and that anytime you need to take time off to take care of her or cancel work, that is not a big deal.
Oh.
And that
what?
someone called him about
Oh.
this.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't call you myself. I was preoccupied.
Yeah, so I just want to mention that.
Well,
what is wrong?
if you guys are still studying by the time Rikki and I are back, well, we can join you. But to be honest, Isla specifically, I don't think you'll be studying for that long. You don't
Yeah, I
strike
mean,
as a
Isla, have you ever considered that you might have ADHD?
well, it doesn't really matter, guys, because guess what? Compared to y'all, I have the best grades, so I think I'm winning here. But I'm gonna be studying still. Like, I do want to make better potions so I can help with the potion stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting serious now, guys. Now I know that my dad's my dad, and like the whole thing with the arm, and like he's worrying, and now I know about my dad, and now there's possibility that my mom and dad are getting back together, and like it's a lot.
They are.
So I don't know. They were together last night watching some movie together, and
They were on a date?
You know what? Good for them.
They were
I
on
don't-
a
I-
date?
it's all too new. Change scares me, but
Your
You know
mom
what?
concerns me, but good for them.
very good for them.
Sorry.
No,
Okay.
I was done. I was just umming.
Oh, I was
Well,
gonna
man.
say, when they split up, is there any way Rikki could steal Cludd's phone to look up some things?
Yeah.
Thank you, so...
Just ask. Cludd will literally give it to you. You just ask.
Well, I want... You know how Isla looked up people that she likes? I want Rikki to try and look up his social media, and then like his apartments, or his not. He doesn't live in an apartment. Like where he lives, and like close
So online
shops
stalking?
to it. Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Isla's a bad influence.
It was for the good of the people, guys.
I just
Trust.
wouldn't- Look, he's missing. I mean, I guess he's not missing, but he's missing. Okay.
We're just gonna slide in those DMs.
I already tried it, failed. So I'm just gonna look at his social media and see if he posted anything. And then, like, close shops to wherever he lives. Like, the closest ones that he'd probably go to for grocery shopping. Like a creep. Yeah, that's, yeah.
Wait, you're going
Anyway.
grocery shopping or?
No, just looking up where he would be if he were to go grocery shopping. Like,
Okay.
like, where
Rikki
business
also
would go.
has like food stamps.
Yeah, I'm not. Rikki's not going grocery shopping. I mean, like, his Rain said Bismuth was seen shopping.
Ah,
I'm trying to figure out where the closest shops around
gotcha.
his place would be.
Stalking.
Exactly.
All right, let me take a look at the Evermore map.
Do I have to roll for anything, or would that?
No. I would say like this is fairly easy for you to look up. You would find that there is a grocery store, in the business district.
Oh. Isn't that where
Somewhere.
explosion was?
No, the explosion last night was in downtown Evermore, District A, on Mission Street, number 7.
Okay. You know, how close is the mall to that? Hold on. Wait, is
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is going on?
What's happening?
No!
Oh god.
I gave Citrus a chance to reroll, and it's bad.
Oh
God.
no,
I'm
you
sorry,
gotta trust
guys.
it.
I
You gotta
just can't
trust it.
breathe. I can't breathe.
What did you roll?
Not one.
For
Wait,
what?
which class was it for? Was it for?
Spellcasting.
Oh,
Spellcasting 101.
oh, okay. I can live with that. I can live with
All
that.
right, the first score does not change.
Damn.
The second is 24. Yeah, and the last one is an 8. So you're
Really not much to change. What about for rare plans? Nothing for that one.
yeah. So your grades overall in that class went down. No, in rare plants, you there is no chance. You are not doing good in that class. Period. 7.8. That is failing. That is if it's in the red, that's a fail.
Can I
It's
pray to
a
Vitalis?
D.
Yo, but the fact that I'm doing so well in that one class, crazy. Guys, trust.
Why didn't you just keep what you had?
I mean, one of the grades improved. The other ones just about stayed the same, honestly. Almost the same. Kind of the same.
You're in the red. No.
Only for rare plants, right?
Your
For
grade
spellcasting-
actually went. It was only for spellcasting.
Oh, it's only for spellcasting. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I said for
Oh, yeah,
spellcast
you're right.
spellcasting class.
Mhm.
Because you would
guys.
use your it's a performance based skill, where you would
Mhm.
use your spellcasting modifier if you were casting spells. So it only makes sense to roll that with your spellcasting modifier.
Right. We took the worst one. Man. I could have gotten that 17, bro. If only. I take L's, it's okay.
Yeah, I think you actually had yeah, it's still a B plus. It was like 15.9 and now it's a 15, so
Okay. I can take that.
And you?
Guys, trust.
But I'll also say the same for Marek for your Clockwork Soul class.
Oh, you
If
mean
you'd
that?
like to do that as well. And probably for Gale as well. Because everyone, we just re-roll.
We're rolling, guys. Come on.
If you'd like to, for Gale, reroll Ethics, and Marek, reroll Clockwork Soul. Up to you. And we would use your skills. So for your meditation class, we'd probably use...
I can do our map.
Wouldn't it just be FX? Was that just what you said?
Ethics is like knowledge-based, so it would still be intelligence.
I think Gail definitely needs to redo ethics.
I definitely do.
That would still be intelligence, and you already rolled intelligence for us, so I don't think we can cheat that one.
Damn.
Alright, it's a 50% chance
Oh, man.
that the grade increases.
Don't do it. It's gonna end in heartbreak.
Does that mean
Not
50%
trust.
chance that it's going to decrease as well?
It's a little under 50, so I do have a slight advantage because it's
This is the
10.
gambler's mindset.
It's a 9 out of 20 for bad, 10 out of 20 for good.
Gotta
Do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it publicly, too.
Just a d20.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll 3 d20s.
3. All right.
And then since your spell modifier is +7, I would say for that, I'm going to do what I did with Citrus. That first score is probably going to be like a +5 instead. Oh, wait, just kidding. Hang on. That's the wrong attack.
Just kidding, I lied.
What
Actually
is your
can't roll.
hit DC? You don't have any spells where you roll to hit. Everything is
only-
avoiding stuff.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is Stony Steve.
Spell
the
attack is
construct.
+7. So your first roll would be a +5 modifier instead of +7. So a 10 +5 is 15. 7 increases to 11, so that's great. 11 plus
Yes.
7 is 18.
Ooh.
I am changing the wrong ones. Whoops.
Which one can I roll for?
That would be probably for meditation, and I would say that you would probably add your maybe your strength modifier. Yeah, maybe like your strength modifier.
Okay.
Or constitution. I would say maybe constitution because meditation, so +5 will go through your save modifier.
Okay.
Hey, Tori,
Oh,
where's
that's
the
way
mall?
better.
Which district is the mall located in? Is it in Eastview?
H.
Yeah, Eastview. That's fun. Because it's connected to the train station, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
where the bank is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 27 on the
About a
map.
bank.
Gil is no longer feeling something.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hurrah.
Wait. Oh my goodness.
I have 5, 17, 17, Tori.
What the fuck is it?
Yeah, and I added the modifiers. I just think that it should be fair that at least if you're doing, classes in your, in things that you're, normally great at, you should have your normal skill modifier rather than intelligence for everything.
Yes.
Mm.
All right, so overall, you have gone to failing up to an A, which I feel like for meditation is fairly straightforward as long as you show up.
Yeah. How Gil was feeling that to begin with, I don't know.
Right.
Very angry man.
Mm. He's a very emotional man.
Listen, we all learn. We all progress.
Guys, we can only go up
All
from
right,
here.
so Mark's
God.
scores also increased as well for that class.
Yes.
The gamble.
Oh, technically an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense now. Now he's like the one getting good grades. Clears out.
I just gotta focus on the other classes.
All right, so now that we've finished with grades, everyone wanted to either split off and go to the mall or split off and go study.
Yeah.
Agreed.
For those who are going to study, I would like for each of you to go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Lay study. Ha.
No.
A 9.
This doesn't look good, guys. Oh no! I was so close to a nat 20. No.
What did you get?
Sure.
It's
I
not
got an
showing.
8. Oh, I sent it to Torii. Torii, you saw it, right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna put these scores here so that when I do check your midterms, depending on what you rolled, you may get a bonus.
Dang. We only take L's here.
All right.
What's this mean?
And then just let me know at the end how many hours you'd like to study for. All right. So for Cludd and Rikki, you guys go to the mall. You take the bus to the Eastview district, where the train station is. This is actually one of the first stops for the bus, so it's probably one of the easiest places and most popular places for college students to visit. As you arrive, there's lots of different stores and things. You are able to check out some of the thrift shops as well. Everything that you are interested in finding, you do. You also find a collection. I'm guessing Hot Topic is on your list of places that you want to visit, correct?
Perhaps.
Okay,
Wait.
so I have some pictures of some shirts that you find at the store.
Oh my god.
Hey Rikki,
Yeah.
what's an emo?
Oh. Emo is short for emotional. And if
Does that mean
someone's
you're an emo?
I don't know.
No? Okay.
Am I? They usually wear like black clothes and like black eyeliner.
Are you sure you're not an emo?
I didn't mean to be.
I mean, this shirt looks really awesome.
Are you having this conversation while still in the store?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I heart emoji emo boys. I feel like this is perfect considering you're my friend and I do very much love you.
No. Why don't you wear this Metallica one with a robot?
The robot is really cool.
It's shooting lightning out of its everything.
Although the one with the rainbow's pretty cute.
Yeah. Yeah, or if you want this one, it's a bad witch energy. Yeah.
Isn't Marek technically a witch?
He's a sorcerer.
Yeah.
What
I was gonna say, it would be a
suppose-
great shirt for him.
I mean, you can get it for him regardless. You don't have to be a witch to wear
Do you
the
think
shirt.
he'd like it?
Probably not, but it'd be really funny, and he would wear it because you gave it to him. You know, he'd probably it'd be good pajamas if he doesn't wear it outside. But he has mentioned wanting to spread out his style, so maybe he'll like it. Maybe it's just we don't know because I haven't seen him wear anything other than old people clothes.
That's true. He does love that pointy hat of his.
Yeah.
You know what? Since we're in here, I might as well get something. And Cludd will pick up the Bad Witch Energy t-shirt as well as the Rainbow Robot one.
Are you getting it for yourself? The Bad Witch Energy?
No, I think Mark would find the humor in the Bad Witch Energy, but the Rainbow one's calling to me, Rikki. Is even
Yes, it's very cute. Make sure to get a size you think Mark could fit into. He may not be much
How
in
tall
mass,
is
but
Mark
he is
again?
much in height.
Yeah, he's
5'10".
Probably a medium would probably be fine.
Yeah. He'll love it.
Let me quickly add that to the list of things that I'm buying.
God, I hate that you have a list.
I would also like to point out that since it is the weekend, everyone pretty much gets paid. Also, Marek, you get your, I think we skipped it, but I know the first of the month definitely happened, so you also get your 500 gold allowance.
Ooh, alright.
500?
Hey, nobody knows about
Does
it but
Rikki
Mark.
get paid though? Because...
Cludd also gets paid.
Oh, go Cludd!
I do.
How many spell phones you buying today?
One.
And I don't know
used-
if we ever figured out how much everyone kind of spent allowance wise, but I know that I did put it in the character channels at some point. But yeah, you can all go ahead and add that bonus. I think it's around 35 to 50 gold or so.
Those...
Okay.
Rikki would not get paid for the past week. But since we haven't added anything in a while, you can go ahead and add it anyways.
I've got mine down for doing it monthly. Oh,
Yes, because you would get paid monthly.
Yeah,
But everyone
that's
else
fine.
would get paid weekly.
Oh, right. Mark also ordered Isla a poofy dress. So how much would that cost?
I gotta show you the picture real quick, Tori. I'll send it to you.
Rikki would get... I'm actually going to pin this.
Alright, I'm looking through, but I think I went too far.
And it says... 160.
Okay.
Oh, that's monthly. I apologize.
Oh, right.
So yeah, how about everyone just adds like their monthly profit? So Rikki would get the 160 since we did pass the month.
Okay.
The first of the month.
It's the first of the month. Skirt, skirt, skirt.
Gail would get a 130.
Oh,
damn, everyone's rich.
He's a fruity?
130.
Oh, 100.
Because from the first of the month.
Okay, okay.
So, Tori, I don't know if you know how much this would cost. But like, I think
don't-
it'd be the
I don't
dress,
think-
including the shoes. For
Here we
more
go.
cost.
Isla would get 150 gold as well. Yeah, so go ahead. I pinned it for everything. So you can go ahead and check those. And also for Isla and Gale, you can go ahead and add, the extra weekly pay, since that'll be tomorrow, just in case we forget.
So one.
Sorry, we've been doing a lot of housekeeping. I apologize.
Housekeeping's important. So
All right, and is
It's
this a good point for a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one question though about funds.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark did order Isla a dress, and it was shipped to campus. How much would that be worth? Since Mark bought it.
Checking. How nice do you want this to be? Like nice, or like pretty decently expensive? Because this could easily be like anywhere for like $60 to $80, depending on like quality of fabric.
Like it feels nice to wear. It's good for like nice on skin contact.
Comfort.
Okay.
Comfort.
Let's say that this is with shipping would be $80 80 gold with shipping.
Would have bought it tenfold for Isla.
Let's go.
I'm assuming I don't have to do my expenses until like the last Sunday.
Correct.
I think that's fine then. Just wanted to double check.
But yeah, the one thing that the amount that I was giving everyone was the profit tally information.
Would we also take away the expenses, the weekly expenses as well?
No, if you only add the profit, then you don't have to worry about expenses. It's already factored in for regular stuff. If there's anything extra you would like to do, then that's additional. So I think this already counts in like a couple coffees, like every so often, and maybe like a meal at the nest, and just regular like toiletries and things like that. So it would be anything additional outside of that.
All right.
That's
all I had.
Let's go to a break, and then we're going to cut over to the library when we come back.
Yeah.
All right. and
Yeah.
then
Hello.
bismuth.
Section training.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
We don't know if C's back.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I figured
it's
I would just join and
Okay.
could have waited as needed.
Yay. Hi, Tori.
Hi, Buki.
Hi.
Hello. Citrus, did you like your dream?
Bro, let me tell you, one of my favorite dreams. Twirling my hair.
Surprised Z didn't get a dream. Or Rikki, even.
Nope.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys, we gotta share the dreams. Come on, everybody needs to get it. Oh, okay. I thought that was, Tori giving Z their dream.
Mm-mm.
I was like, Z isn't even here. I only used to pay to Vitalis more.
Oh, was it a Vitalis dream?
No, I'm just saying Island in general just has to pray to Vitalis.
Yeah.
No, not Vitalis, Vitalis.
Oh
Vitalis.
my.
Anyone else. Vitalis.
Vitalis. Man.
Beta-less?
Vitalis is
Beta-less?
going by
You
they.
just call Vitalis a
Beta?
beta?
You know,
Oh.
Michael said that he would do D&D if he got to play a character, which was a warlock, and their patron was named Xerox.
Like
So I
the
said,
Predator.
what if like their patron or their god or if they're a paladin or whatever communicated to them through a fax machine?
That'd be so cool.
Can we have Michael in for a session?
Just
I
one
wish,
second.
but I don't think he would do it.
One shot. One
I
shot.
tried.
What if we all beg him really, really hard? Please, 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 please.
What, is
Hands
he
and knees.
shy?
Please.
Please,
Uh,
please, please.
No, I think he just likes listening rather than playing. He's seen like
real.
and watched a lot of like campaigns and stuff.
He's
Yeah.
just there.
If Matt Mercer invited him to D&D, would he say yes?
No,
Damn.
What?
he doesn't like being put on the spot.
Fair. That's fair. What if Matt Mercer said, "Hey, 2 weeks from now"? No, I'm just kidding.
Is he still dealing with their cats, or was it something else?
No
I've-
idea.
I think Z
They're-
came back from that, and
No, Z just come back from their cats. Z hasn't talked since we went on break, so I'm assuming
They're in. Oh,
Sorry.
just kidding.
Just kidding. I Z.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
okay.
All right, we are going to jump back into the session, and we're going to take a panoramic tour across the university as
Whoa.
students are walking around in scarves and peacoats, with the chills in the air and the fog kind of settling down a little bit more into the campus of the towers of the buildings, into the Tempest Library, where we have Isla, Marek, and Gale arrive for their study session. As you arrive, you see Miss Wormwood going around fixing books. You also see a couple different students studying.
Good afternoon, Miss Wormwood.
Excuse me? Did someone say something?
Yes, that'll be me, Marek.
Well, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Oh, right. Well, greetings, Miss Wormwood.
I'm deaf, not dumb.
Oh, sorry. Hello there. Just wanted to see, how's your Saturday going?
Just fine. If people could put their books back, it would be great.
Oh, what a shame. I hate when they
Finding
do
candy
that.
wrappers in between the pages.
Oh, really? Mark kind of shuffles his feet. Who could be doing something like that?
There is a gray-haired girl that likes to eat some candy occasionally while studying. I think, is she your friend? Oh, this one here.
And she points her she takes the pin out of her hair and she points it towards Ayla.
Nah, bro, this shit. And Isla just like slowly tries to step behind Mark to hide.
Maybe
I
it's
thought
not
you threw them away. Oh, Mark, I thought I told you to throw those away. Why just a few books?
It's not my job to clean up after you.
You're the one who brought snacks.
And to think these students are adults. Ugh.
And she turns around and goes back to her books. Reshelving.
Mark sighs. Where's Gale at?
Right next to you.
Oh, you scared me. All right, well, let's head over to the usual spot, yeah?
Yeah.
No
Gale doesn't have much
yelling
of a
in
presence.
the library.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh,
She
okay.
turns around quite violently as she gives you a scolding look.
Mark kind of shrinks back. Right. And then he heads over to the spot.
Actually, guys, I think I'm gonna study on my own.
Oh, okay. Well, happy studying.
Don't
Thank
fall
you.
asleep.
I'm not you, Isla.
You're the okay. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Ella just waves him off.
Gale goes out to sit on the side, and he doesn't want to be part of them because he doesn't want to sit there and endure their flirting.
Okay. Are you going to be on the first floor or the second floor?
Second floor.
Okay. And where would Mark and Isla like to go?
The second floor as well.
Okay. So as you go up, I'd like for someone to go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please. Go ahead and roll 3. Or how about each of you just roll a d20?
Yeah.
Okay. Sigh. 11. My rolls were so bad today.
19.
1.
I should freak. Oh, okay, never mind.
Shut up.
Guys, I think we're cooked.
Okay. Mark, as you're approaching the stairs, you immediately see Ian Thomas sitting at one of the closer tables to the stairs, studying. And he's studying with Rain. Gale, as you kind of make your way upstairs, you find an empty corner over on the other side. But nearby, you see Diesel O'Connor, who is a RA for Rikki's dorm. You see that they are kind of bundled up in sweaters and jackets, and they have a collection of tissues next to them, along with a tissue box that they've brought with them to study. And Isla, you see someone, I don't know if Isla ever met them. I'm not sure. This is Diesel. Diesel's very, very pale. White hair, kind of into like a faux hawk, and they wear very heavy, dark makeup. The person that Isla sees is wearing like a cropped shirt with their jacket kind of thrown over the back of a chair, some high-waisted pants, and their shirt is showing quite a bit of cleavage, and their hair is very long, very flowy and curly, and is almost kind of like opalescent in its color. It's very like soft, dusty blue periwinkle sort of color. As you make your way upstairs looking for tables to study. There are some tables open, but these are the only like 4 people that are upstairs.
Right. As Marek passes by Rain and Ian, he just kind of shoots them a look, and if they make eye contact, he just kind of gives a mini wave but doesn't stop.
All right, they wave back.
Isla just passes by and gives him a nod.
Isla, you notice that Ian kind of gives you more of like a shy smile when he makes eye contact, and then quickly goes back to studying.
Isla wishes they weren't perceptive. But continues on their way. Is the table like a good distance away from the others?
Yes. The table that you managed to spot is kind of closer to where this person is studying.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I was looking at the picture you said.
The person that you spot is closer to the table where you're studying.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
No.
And Mark, you spot this person as well. She's rather kind of she's rather beautiful, with striking features. And I'll just for convenience's sake, I'll put this into the campaign chat so you have a chance to see. Mark, I would say that you would know this person as Jessabel Maldini, Jessa for short. Her parents are very well connected, and she is a treasurer in student government.
Can you say your name again?
Jessabel, or Jessa Maldini. And I'll type it as well.
Was right. Bless.
Can Mark perceive what book Jessa is reading?
As you approach, you see that she is currently studying for a economics class.
Okay. How close is the table to that they're going to be sitting at to Jessa's?
There's about like one table kind of in between. But they're a good enough distance where if you didn't necessarily want to approach, you didn't have to.
Right. Go on.
Are there any tables that that's in a good distance away from the others? So if, let's say, I wanted to tell Marek something, maybe the others wouldn't be able to overhear.
Everyone's kind of spread out enough where if you wanted to have more private conversations, you could in hushed tones.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add for us?
So Mark would come up to Jess's table and just slightly knock on it, just getting her attention.
Ella is confused.
Hello. and she kind
But
of
intrigued.
like puts her hair behind her ear as she like glances up towards you.
Hey, Jessa, right?
Mr. Valair, it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Well, I just wanted to let you know that my friend here, Isla, and I, we are gonna be studying together. There's just gonna be a little bit of chatter. Will that be all right?
Fine with me. If you want, we could even share a table.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I think it'd be best maybe for next time.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
And then Mark just kind of awkwardly strafes away.
Isla looks confused as they walk away.
She
Like,
looks at Isla like kind of as you kind of make your way out. And she says, "I love your style."
hey, Alice smiles. Wait, can Alice see if they're being sarcastic or not?
Go ahead.
No, please can't be sarcastic. Wait, what do I roll for perception?
Insight.
Insight? Oh shit, with guidance. Yeah, I need the guidance, please. Oh fuck. 13.
Okay. This is just and I will say you do have a passive insight
I
as
do.
well. So you're with
Any-
your passive insight, I will say you pick up little hints of some things. When she's talking with Marek, you can tell that she's flirting a little bit.
What?
But she uses
him?
very similar tones when speaking with you also.
Oh, okay. I win. Okay.
With the additional 13, you can sense that there's a little something there also, but not exactly what it is.
So Isla just follows Marek back to the table with this information in mind. Isla sits down and crosses their arms, looking at Marek. So, Jessa.
Oh, right?
It seems like you guys know each other.
Yeah, we've run into each other before.
Is she in one of your classes, or?
Mark would know that.
She's not.
Okay. No, she's... Where's Mark met Jessa?
Mark probably met Jessa at one of the just the noble families gatherings. There's several different events and galas and things that parents bring their kids along to. So it probably would have been one of these. You know that her parents own a insurance franchise called Enchanted Guard, and that she is a senior at the university.
Is that Enchanted Guard?
Yes.
Guard. And her family owns it, you said?
This
Or
is
it's
what
like-
Marek knows.
Oh, okay.
Right. Well, our families run in the same sort of circles. We've met each other outside of school at kind of banquets, events, and whatnot.
Huh. So she's also rich. She seems to be comfortable with you.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. She's always seemed like that with me.
Is this a hushed conversation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
Isla
gets
just
up
nods.
from her table, and she comes over, and she slides 2 business cards towards one to each of you, with their company name. By the way, we're looking for interns. We occasionally like to bring in freshmen also. She looks to Isla and gives her a wink.
Oh. Isla's cheeks flush a bit.
Oh, sorry, maybe you're both sophomores?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Are they both sophomores? I genuinely am.
Yeah.
Yes,
They're
you
both
both went to
sophomores.
Astria.
I knew that.
College of Astria, Astria College for your first year, and now you're both at University of Andorra for your second
I
year.
knew that. I knew that.
Of course, come on, man.
Shh. All right. Mark, perplexed, would like to look at the card.
Do you also accept sophomores? Because we're sophomores.
Sophomores.
It just says it's actually the CEO's business card. Her father, Jason Maldini. I can always put in a good word for specific people that I know would be a good fit.
Huh. Isla just takes the card, not knowing what else to do, just letting Marek take the lead. He doesn't know the woman.
Something I'll definitely have to think about. Thank you, Jessa.
Oh, of course, anytime. And if you'd like to talk about me while I'm a couple tables over, I'll just like to say that I have very good ears.
Oh, Mark gets a little bit bashful. Oh, you heard that, huh?
I wrote my phone number on the card, by the way.
Mark's mouth drops.
Both?
Of course.
Nice. Maybe I'll give it a call after I do a little bit of research on the company, but thank you. Mark, what do you say? Thank you.
Oh, right. Thank you.
And she turns and goes back to her table, but she's like very much like walking with intent, swinging her hips as she does so. And as she sits down, she takes a big, she takes her hand and flings her hair back in a very dramatic sort of way, crosses her legs, and continues to read her book.
Mark would like to see what Isla is doing, what Isla looks like right now.
Well, I was confused. Isla kind of has her hand over their heart and just like has a confused look at on their face, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Huh.
Oh, well, there's something I've been meaning to tell you, but perhaps it's
Wait.
best we do it another time.
There's something I have to tell you too.
Oh?
So, and can I just make sure that there are no wandering eyes, no one looking at them, just check the area, just looking around.
Maybe.
Just want to check if the only people that are around are still just Rain, Ian, and Jessa.
Perception check.
Poggers. With guidance. So perception 20 plus the 1, 21.
Those are the only people.
Okay. Okay, so Isla just like scoots a little bit closer to Marek and just like motions him over to lean in a bit.
Mark leans in.
Are you okay? Just like in general. Nothing's wrong, nothing happened to you yesterday or this morning, you're okay. And Ella just like starts patting him down just to see if he's injured in some way.
What are you doing? Stop. I'm fine. Other than that quite eventful evening after the Path of Courage, but I'm doing fine.
And Ella just looks at him with like a worried look. Are you sure? There's nothing going on that I need to worry about.
What are you on about?
And Ella just like drags her fingers across her hair and just like tries, and obviously is stressed out, a little bit stressed out, and looks at the table. Remember when we had those dreams?
Right, all on the same night.
I had one last night. I'm not sure if the others did, but I had one that was the same as the other one. The one that where Momsy was in the grave. And it happened again, but this time it wasn't Momsy in the grave. It was, and Ella just like pauses and like takes a minute to build up, you know, a little bit of courage before looking over at Mark with like sad eyes, maybe on the verge of tearing up. It was you.
Mark is taken aback. Me? What? I mean, I'm okay, but I'm sorry to hear you've had another dream. It's a nightmare even, but I swear I'm okay, Isla.
But
Well, what else happened?
the same thing that happened last time. You were in the grave, I was reaching in to maybe pull you. I don't know. I was reaching in and all of a sudden I was pushed inside the grave. I don't know if it's because maybe I lead to your death or something. I just feel like maybe I basically am killing my mother because of my own selfish reasons.
Look,
What if I do something to you too?
You can't be so hard on yourself, Isla. First of all, it's a dream. I mean, it's not actually happening. Alright? And plus, with Momsy, with Miss Omari, it's not your fault. Alright? There's this crazy evil stuff that's going on, and it's not like you're causing it. Mark puts his hand on Isla's. Listen, I'm right here. Momsy is right here. It'll be okay, Isla.
Okay, yeah, keep going.
After Jessa just came by, it kind of threw me off, but I really want to tell you now. Mark leans back a little bit and sighs. Because I can be a bit withdrawn at times, it doesn't sit well with me how we agree to go to the Autumn Bash together. I like to do things with a bit more forethought. So, if you don't mind, I have a sort of ballad I'd like to recite to you. Is that alright?
I mean, is it gonna be too loud? Cause and I just like looked. Is Ian and Rain like a table away?
They're quite a ways away.
Okay.
I don't.
More like 25 feet or so.
All right, we're chilling.
I don't care how loud it is. but I won't scream, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, I just worry about Miss Wormwood, you know.
Oh, that lady's deaf anyways, as long as we're not hollering.
God, man.
So?
Isla nods and squeezes his hand, like the hand that Mark's hand is on top of. Okay.
Right. So Mark grabs his hands, puts them together, rubbing them in excitement. he gets out of his chair and gets on one knee. As the leaves turn to amber and the breeze chills our nerves, what keeps me sane, what stays the same, is the warmth that your presence preserves. If I knew no better, I'd say you cast a spell on me, for when thine eyes meet mine, I am entranced by thee. Whether you're in a dress or wrapped up in your coat, you leave my mind a mess, but to do this, I'd be stoked. Isla Omari, for you I have a query. Would you do me the honor of joining me to the Autumn Bash?
Isla is speechless for a few seconds. You know, their face is very red, and but like, you know, their like nervous frown was like now a brighter smile as they nod and say, "Of course, after all that, I'd love to go with you. I'm sorry I don't have anything prepared. I'd be honored."
Mark does a little fist pump. Yes. I mean, I know you already said yes, but it just felt so nice hearing you say that again.
Yeah, I kind of threw it on you last time, so I know you're the kind of guy that wants things to be done formally.
Right, well, you know, me and my speeches.
Yeah, you tend to go on for a long time.
Hey, don't make me rescind it.
Yeah.
I just want to say very quickly, as Mark kind of finishes, you hear someone snapping, and it is Jessa, as she's casually looking over her shoulder when you finish, and then she goes back to her book.
Yo, I think I love this woman. Citrus. Not Isla. Let it be known. Let the record say. Let the record say Citrus likes Isla. I don't know. Citrus likes Jessa. Not Isla. Isla is all chill.
Right.
But the snapping makes our Isla jump a bit, but quickly focuses back on Mark. When the hell did you come up with all that?
Well, I spend a lot of time reading books. I kind of started to learn poetry as soon as I could read.
Yeah, I think that clears out. I remember your notebook, yeah.
And well, when I see you, it just pops into my head.
I was just flustered, not sure what to do with all this, all the smoothness that all of a sudden Mark has, but nods. Are they both seated now?
I would say so, but I would say that because of this, the snapping and everything, it caused a little attention. Not that anyone could overhear. And you're sorry, because I do rolls on my side too. And as you're kind of like looking around, not Tony, by the way, as you're looking around, Ian is kind of looking at your table, and I will say with Isla's dirty 20 perception check, you notice this, but you also notice that he has like a sad sort of expression in his face. But as you're kind of looking around, you feel kind of like something brushed past you, and you see Jessa walking over to his table. You're rather
There you go.
cute. What's your name?
Fly.
As she starts talking to him.
Ian, what's yours? I don't think I've seen you around before.
I don't really come to the library unless it's midterm season. I'm Jessa. So when are you asking me to the Autumn Bash?
Oh, right to the point. Do you want to go to the Autumn Bash with me?
Would love to. Here. And you see her lean on his over like him to write her notebook like over his shoulder. And he looks visibly flustered as she writes her phone number and just goes back to her desk. And as she passes by your table, cute. And goes and sits down.
She is, isn't she? Mark face turns to Isla. Right.
Just,
Yes,
like,
she is.
looks so
As she sits down.
Right. So back to studying, and Mark pulls out a book. A book on. Give me a sec. Collegiate Common.
He's gonna leave her hanging, bro. What the fuck is this? So much just happened.
Do you want to study together? Mark slides the book over halfway.
Isla's just kind of stuck on a daze for a second before remembering just how fucking bad they're flunking, and they suddenly snap out of it and nod. Yeah, let me just. And Isla just scooches her chair closer to Mark and looks down at the book. All right, so I think I can help you with Collegiate Common, but other than that, I think you have to gonna have to ask somebody else.
Oh, that'll do just fine.
And before, when Mark is studying and looking at the book, Isla just looks around just to see if anyone's looking. Is anybody looking for it?
Not anymore, no.
Okay, cool. And Isla just quickly presses a quick peck on Mark's cheek before looking back at the notes and just reading what they say. Oh yeah, textbook words.
Mark's visibly frozen in place for a moment, stunned. And continues reading.
All right, anything else that the group would like to do for the rest of the day?
Yeah, we'll study for at least 4 hours.
Okay.
With break every now and then.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm muted. When Rikki gets back, would he be able to set up his phone and then I have to find a thing, but could he study and just search Google something?
Okay.
I have to find it, I'm sorry. You guys can keep going, it's gonna take me a moment, I'm sorry.
No pressure.
When Cludd comes back and obviously drops everything off in Rikki's room and their own room respectively, can he I'm trying to find my features and traits. Hold on. Would I be able to infuse my arcane armor with where is it?
Yeah,
With
but whatever you
enhanced-
wanted to do it, yeah, it's totally able to be done. No problem.
Would I be able to do all three of... Actually, can I... If I can check.
I'm not sure. I'm not, because we haven't really done this before. So I'm not exactly sure if it's limited to one per item or.
So I can have... So I have 3 infusing that I can do. However, because I'm level 9, that increases by 2, but only those 2 can only go to arcane armor. And this is so annoying trying to find. So my arcane armor also separates into chest piece, boots, and helmet. So
Okay.
it doesn't say anything about how long it takes. So it's up to you, but Cludd would probably spend the rest of the night working
Okay,
on their
I'll allow it.
arcane. For how many pieces?
Wait, I thought. I'm confused now.
So I'm probably explaining it in a really horrible way because I'm really tired, I'm sorry. So I have 5 uses of infuse item.
Right, so you can only infuse 5 items, but it has to be items that you have or someone has.
Yeah. And part of my 9th level, my arcane armor is technically separated into 3 things. Which is the chest piece, the boots, and the helmet.
Right.
Would I be able to infuse all 3?
I think it
after-
would just be like a total thing, because it would be like your arcane armor would be the same as like leather armor or chainmail or whatever. So it would be a one whole unit, I think.
I will send this to my channel because it's obviously up to you because you're the DM, but the description makes me think otherwise, which is why I'm curious.
Okay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So 3 separate armor pieces, and the armor's special weapon is a 4th.
Okay. How many do you think I'd be able to infuse before Cludd would have to eat for the night?
I'm not sure, but I will say I will have an answer for you by the start of next session when it may be important.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. I have homework. All right. Anything else?
After the studying, Isla would just like to go to their dorm room and just. It's this for the rest of the day, right?
Mhm.
And Isla would just like to. Ella would be studying potions during the lab, but also studying along with Marek about the classes. So Ella would try to make potions with the info that they learned, if possible.
Okay. All right. And we are going to fast forward. Everyone gets a long rest. Isla gets to make a potion.
You're same potion as usual.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Citrus.
Yeah.
All right. As you set down to sleep, you have nice dreams and enjoy a series of good dreams. Something wakes you in the middle of the night. And as you go back to sleep, maybe it was Max, trying to get your attention or having zoomies in the middle of the night. As you finally go back to sleep, it's rather quiet until you find yourself wandering the streets of Evermore. This time, you find yourself turning down the similar side streets until you wind up at a cemetery. The familiar path you walk down, and inside you see Marek and Jessa, and they are embracing each other, holding each other tightly and kissing. And as you go up, you find yourself walking, almost stomping, running forward, and they break apart as you get close. And you push Mark, and he lands into a hole dug in the ground. And you find yourself now holding a shovel, putting dirt on top of his body.
Wow.
You enjoy yourself, Citrus.
Yeah. Oh, no. Love you. But yeah, it's your turn.
What does that mean?
It means
Fuck.
it means she made a mistake, and these are the consequences.
Tori, what the hell?
No one's having nightmares anymore, but it's awesome. Isla made a deal.
Isla didn't pray, bro. That was the problem.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Isla's got some
noise?
talking to do. Isla's gotta talk to somebody. Not a therapist, though. Not a therapist. No, never.
Hey, yo.
Oh.
Tori, what in the little flip was that, bro? Oh my gosh.
Love you.
That's not very sarang hey of you. That's not very sarang hey.
What the fuck?
Love you.
Citrus, maybe you shouldn't have made a verbal contract with Beatrix.
No, I think
That may or may
wasn't
not have
that-
anything to do with this.
Yeah,
One thing.
honestly, yeah. It could be something else. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, arm,
Mhm.
arm. Honestly, I don't know what it could be.
Right.
As you all know, you have to rise very early for your section training. You have not received very
God.
much information about what is going on, but you all receive some text messages, and I'm going to put those into individual text. I hope this works.
Work.
Are these on the section phone?
Yes.
Oh, Rikki got a text message. I'm joking.
And not on the new
True.
phone.
Not on the new phone, but like progress. Yes. No, maybe.
No.
Potentially.
You're not.
Oh.
You're not. No training for you.
That's rude.
The close-minded shop. That's awful.
So it's the 10th of Marpanoff now, Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Correct. It is the 10th of Marpanoff.
Happy 10th of Marpanoff, bitches.
Guys, it's been like, what, 3 months?
Wait,
Hurrah!
we're all going to different places?
No, we're going to the training thing for section.
Yeah, which is all different places.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, look at individual texts.
Nah, man, I was writing shit. Bruv.
I was gonna say stop, but you're our note taker, so please don't stop.
It's okay, I stopped. I needed to see this. I need to... Shut up, shit.
Android! Holy shit. Oh. Ooh.
Quick Android shop.
Ooh.
Wait, are these actually all in different places? I'm confused.
As you go to look at the location provided, these are all stores inside the mall.
Fuck, why is it always the mall? Why is everyone in the mall?
Because
Why
it's,
is everyone in the mall?
it's
Mall
because it's
episode.
it's where the train station is, so it's literally the central point where everyone converges.
Beatrix is in the mall.
Your
Section
mum's-
is in the mall.
Yeah, we'll
Rikki's
start.
mom is not in the
And all
heading
of
to
these stores are on the first floor of the mall on the outside. I will say.
Right,
Okay.
so I imagine the gang would have probably left at the same time and arrived together.
Yeah, I think so.
What?
So you all
Alright.
receive a text before you go to sleep. This text arrives in the evening. So you are prepared and on where to go.
Damn, they really know Allie needs a haircut, bro. It's crazy.
All right. You all make your way into town. Some of you take different buses as per the request, as to not all come at the same time or on the same bus to not attract attention. You are all instructed to wear dark colored clothing and bring your section phone, leaving your personal phone at home.
Oh.
As you all arrive, you come and see different shops, very similar to the name of the store, styled. And each one of those has a little white door on the side. And as you go up to it, there is a little kind of like doorbell. And as you push these, there is a speaker phone that announces your presence. Hello, do you have an appointment? And each of you will state that you have an appointment at 6 a.m. and you'll be buzzed in to enter. You head down a long hallway, each of you, finding a elevator at the end. And a person who is there with a clipboard. They look at a tablet and look back at you and enter in the elevator, not saying anything, and bring you down to a floor very similar to when you all arrived, minus Cludd, after the bank test.
And minus Rikki.
No, I think Rikki was there for that, wasn't he?
No.
Yeah. I
He
thought
wasn't.
Oh, no,
All
he
right.
wasn't. Oh, shit.
So
Business
you
was.
arrive. This area is very much underground, and very like fluorescent sort of lighting. The walls are very cement-like, tactical, but you do see wiring up ahead and above you in the ceiling. And you are brought to a small desk where there's like a sign-in sheet. And the person is leading you all, and you all arrive at the same room. A conference room where you have spinny chairs surrounding like this holograph display where you see Section's logo. And after you all arrive, Detective Shavaris enters into the room.
Mark straightens up quickly.
Blood salutes.
Oh, hi.
Hello, agents. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in to today's training session. We have a module prepared for you, but first we would like to do another fitness test. This one will be much less in-depth compared to the first. So if you will please follow me to the gym. Any questions before we begin?
Nope.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say? It cut out for me.
Detective Shavaris said that he's all happy you could make it, and there will be a fitness test to be done before getting into the module that is prepared for today's training session.
Oh no. Okay. Thank you.
All right. He leads you over to the gym. I'd like for everyone to go ahead and please make an athletics check for me.
Oh, bro.
Mark's a little stressed.
Guidance, please, please.
And you will all be running a mile on treadmills.
Oh my God! What
Ow.
is this on
Ow.
An 8 for
I
Isla.
just turned my audio down. Oh my goodness.
I am very upset.
12 for
A
Gale.
dirty 20!
A 5 for Mark.
Rikki is not suffering. Never mind.
Rikki has a 20. Rikki perhaps
That's
is so scared that the fear may be pushing him a little bit.
Adrenaline.
Can I
But yeah,
use
Mark
He has anxiety.
and
He has
Isla are
anxiety.
not doing good. Not doing good
beg.
at all.
I beg. I ran laps. Please. Please.
Eilish
Please.
stressed.
Can I
Rikki,
use
you
plus-
make a 7-minute mile, no problem.
Yay!
Gale, you're closer to like a 9, but it's acceptable. Yeah, Isla is more like a 15, and Mark is pushing an 18
Bruh.
minute mile.
I've got a 14 if you are counting Flash of Genius.
Yes, I am.
Wonderful.
All right, and with a 14,
Hello?
we'll say that as like an. Sorry, I was thinking. We'll say that's like an 8-minute mile.
After Rikki finishes, can he just like kneel by the side of the thing and just wave at them every time they pass?
Oh no, it's on treadmills.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, got a good roll.
I'm still gonna do the kneeling. But...
Okay, but as you finish first, a little robot kind of walks up to you, hands you a bottle of water.
Oh.
Hello, agent. Here is
Oh.
some water.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, bitch.
No.
And if the rest of you look over, you see that this is Leaf.
Leaf.
Prototype 567.
Leaf.
Somewhere in here, buddy.
My beloved.
Okay.
I leave.
Hello, Cludd. We meet again.
I've missed you.
Run, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I'm running.
Apologies. I've decided to keep in my profanity filter, but it is still glitchy.
It's okay. It suits you, to be honest.
We have allowed it since it is not against our policy. There is no ill intention behind the profanity.
Thank you, Detective. And Leaf gives him a thumbs up.
I love Leaf. I've missed Leaf.
All right, so as you all finish, the detective pulls out a tablet.
I am recording your scores here. We'll be moving on to the training mission module. Please follow the Leaf prototype to your, well, it is a bit familiar. I'll leave it up to Leaf to explain.
Thank you, Detective. For today's mission, there has been an incident at a bank called Cred Prime. You are all called as the first team to respond. On scene. Please follow me.
Okay.
And Leaf leaves the gym and has additional water bottles to hand out to those who need it.
Mark eagerly takes one, wiped out.
And a couple rags, like hand towels.
Alex takes some hand towels and dabs it on their face.
No worries, we will take the wind route. For those of you who do not know me, hello, my name is Leaf, prototype 567. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to
Bitch.
meet you too.
Sorry,
Oh.
I tried to keep that one in, but it didn't work. And you just see that as Leaf is walking forward, their head is just rotated behind, just looking straight at you all as this is going on. And when they finish talking, it swivels back to the forward position.
You're so cute.
Leaf takes you all back to the Cred Prime Bank, where we are going to very quickly go into roll 20
Yeah.
before we end for the night.
No.
Which one is it? Jump gate or normal?
Jump gate. You're going to try.
Hay que tratar el jump gate.
Yo, there's a man this time.
Man.
There's two. There's three. Why is one just like
Three?
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Oh, there's four.
So they get. So what happens again? They get into a similar.
You all enter back into a separate elevator, which brings you up to the level of the bank. As you arrive, and Leaf kind of brings you to the center of the room. Welcome to Cred Prime Bank. It is 1400 hours. There has been a report. Multiple emergency alerts were sent out, but security footage has been wiped. The only information about the incident is what is on the scene around you. and the witnesses present. As you arrive, the crime scene tape covers the entrance and the path to a secure elevator. Leaf motions kind of like that you would be arriving through the main entrance if this was the real mission. As you look around, there are 4 people. However, they are holograms. They look like real people for a second, but there is like a shift in energy and kind of like a ripple of electricity, and you see that they are pixelated for a couple seconds before returning back to a more sort of normal looking state. There are 4 witnesses around you. One who's standing here. This is a 30-ish human woman. Over here, you see a half-elf, 30-ish security guard. Back over here on the other side, over by the bench, is a 50-ish half-orc man. And there is someone over here in the sitting room. And this person is an elvish man. Kind of hard to tell the age. But looks wise somewhere like 40s if they were a human. And we will get into the actual training mission module next session.
Man.
Are you guys ready for some philosophy and intelligence?
No. Oh, Tori, I got a
I believe
question.
I rolled that for athletics.
I know the lucky rolls are coming through.
Oh. Even
thought-
took
Pulling through, Rikki. Oh, Tori.
Yeah?
After waking up in the morning, would Isla notice any difference in their arm, or is it normal?
You notice no change.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Would you like me to roll investigation for what I sent you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And this is just for what you're researching that night?
Yeah.
Okay, I will DM you with 14. I will DM you the information you find out.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before we end for tonight?
Mark was the least performing runner again.
Did I also have to roll for studying?
Some things never change.
Depends on if you wanted to study
Yeah.
and for
Sorry,
how
I
long.
wanted him to how long do you think it would take for him to investigate that?
It is quite a lot of material. A lot of it's
Yeah.
also kind of hidden. So it's up to
Yeah.
you on how long you would like to spend on each.
I'd say he'd spend a good amount on that, and then a few hours, like 3 or 4, on studying.
Okay, 3 to 4 hours on studying and how much researching?
I don't know what time they got back. From the mall.
We'll say like 4 or 5-ish. And if you want a long rest, you'd have to go to sleep at 10 or before. Actually, if you have to be there at 6, you'd have to leave at 5:30. So at least 9:30.
Okay, then he won't study that night. Never mind then.
Okay. You can also do a short rest. Since you don't necessarily need like spell slots or anything.
That's true.
Alright, any other questions?
Just sorry, one more. The potion that Isla would have made would be the potion of healing, a potion of greater healing.
A greater healing. Everything Isla makes now is greater healing.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And how much does that heal for again?
I think it's 44 plus 4.
44. Okay. Plus 4. Okay. 44 plus 4. 44. Okay, got it.
Alright, any other questions for me? Alright, any interesting or fun comments about today's session?
Isla and March, they kissed.
Mark's too shy. Shut up.
Isla did kiss Marek though.
Yeah, guys, and that took all the balls she had.
Baby steps.
And the cheek.
Guys, babies.
Listen, Mark's good at speeches, not at kissing.
I love
Isla's
how,
not good at anything.
I love how at some point we asked about when everyone's first kiss was, and Isla was like, "Oh yeah, like Isla was 11," and was like talking about a series of like boyfriends and things, and you know, dating and all sorts of stuff, and now all of a sudden is just playing very, very shy.
Yeah, that's how Isla is.
A poser?
All talk and no
guys,
action.
But that's more fun. I still see your shadows in my room. Do you think Ian is playing lucid dreams in his room? Can't take back the love that I gave you.
I don't know,
I don't know.
but Marla's love stands strong. No DM meddling will drive a rift between
Oh, why was
the
there
two.
fire?
DM meddling won't be needed. Citrus meddling will take care of everything.
Whoa.
How are you making fire?
There's an effects button because we're on jump get.
Yeah, someone also put little notes and things, which I think is quite cool.
Me.
Oh, you did that?
Where's the effect? Where's the effect?
On the left hand side, there's a button called effects. It's a magic wand with sparkles.
Why is Rikki above the fire?
Slime.
All right. So any final comments or anything before we end?
None from me, I think.
Good
I think I'm
session,
good.
y'all.
It was a great session, yeah.
Face
Alright.
Death Black. Oh,
Thank
there we
you everyone for an amazing session. Thank you to anyone following us and keeping up with our adventures. And I'm excited to see. I have to close this. What the party gets into next session as we continue the training module. So thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, look, this Isla after Isla eats a taco.